Audi E-tron 2019 present. The Audi E-tron was released in 2019 as the manufacturer's first production electric car, and the SUV's mission was to put the German brand firmly on the EV map. Did it succeed? Essentially, yes. The model has already impressed with its luxury, practicality, and tech, making it not only an attractive buy new, but now also a good used option, aided by some tempting and more affordable prices. Times have changed since the e-tron's launch, though, and these days there are plenty of rival electric SUVs to choose from, notably the BMW iX3, Jaguar I-Pace, and Mercedes EQC. Plus, Audi itself has two more e-tron models to catch your eye, the GT and Sportback. So does the e-tron still deserve a place on your shopping list if you're looking at used electric cars? Let's delve into it, starting with what powertrains are available. At the entry-level end, we have the 220 kW50 Quattro 71 kW H version. It packs 313 bhp and a 6.8 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour time. The next step up is the 300 kW55 Quattro 95 kWh variant, with 408 bhp and a 6.6 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour time. Then we have the e-tron S, or more specifically, the 370 kW S Vorsprung Quattro 95 kWh. This range-topping model gets 503 bhp and a 4.5 second from 0 to 60 miles per hour time, making it the quickest of the bunch. That said, it's still slower than the faster Tesla Model X. In terms of trims, Technic and Sport are the most affordable. Standard equipment on the former includes heated front seats, part leather upholstery, two-zone climate control, LED headlights, power folding door mirrors, a powered tailgate, electrically operated and heated front seats with four-wheel lumbar adjustment, keyless go, cruise control, front and rear parking sensors, a rear-view camera, and air suspension. S-Line is your mid-range option. It comes with a sporty body kit, 21-inch alloys, adaptive sports air suspension, matrix LED headlights, privacy glass and extended leather. At the very top, Vorsprung adds enormous 22-inch alloys, powered closing doors, virtual door mirrors, a 360-degree parking camera, a panoramic sunroof, keyless entry, heated front and rear seats, an electric steering column, extended leather trim, and ambient lighting. A head-up display, a 16-speaker B&O sound system, blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control with steering assist. Out on the road, the e-tron's air suspension does a grand job of wafting you along when it's in comfort mode. Indeed, it deals with all manner of lumps and bumps better than EQC and Model X, and is roughly on a par with the I-Pace for comfort. For the smoothest ride, go for cars with the Technic and Sport trims 20-inch alloy wheels, although the 21-inch rims you get with posher trim levels, along with adaptive sports air suspension, don't hugely impact ride comfort. The e-tron weighs more than 2.5 tons with the driver on board, but still handles bend pretty tidily. The wide tires provide lots of grip, the steering is precise enough, and the suspension does a good job of preventing the car from leaning, like a certain well-known Italian tower, through corners. A 10.1-inch touchscreen, which sits above an 8.6-inch touchscreen climate control panel, gives you access to the stereo, phone and sat-nav settings. It looks sharp and responds promptly to prods, and it's easy to use when you're parked up. Finding the correct area of the screen to press is quite distracting when driving though. Behind the steering wheel, there is a 12.3-inch digital display that Audi calls the virtual cockpit. It replaces conventional instrument dials and can display a broad array of information clearly. Front and rear passenger space is excellent, as is boot space. In our tests, the e-tron managed to swallow 8 carry-on suitcases below its load cover. There's a second, smaller boot at the front of the e-tron, although it's really only big enough for the charging cables. As the e-tron is a fairly new model, almost all examples available are in excellent condition. That said, do check for bodywork damage, make sure the wheels are free of curb damage, and see if the interior is in good condition. Also ensure all the tech is working properly. The e-tron certainly has plenty of it. At the time of writing, there are few problems to report. There is one recall listed, which is worth a quick mention. A total of 238 e-trons are said to be affected by this issue, involving water getting into the high-voltage battery. This could result in a short circuit or fire. A solution is still being developed, but if owners contact their local Audi dealer, they may be offered a replacement vehicle, if required, until the issue is resolved. Sport trim gets you all the essentials and then some. The more desirable option is S-Line, but it currently comes with a significant price increase, as do all the higher trims. Instead, we'd recommend spending the money on upgrading from the 50 Quattro to the 55 Quattro for the boost in range, 198 miles to 254 miles official. Our favorite Audi E-tron, 55 Quattro Sport. Well, if you are the owner of this car, then please describe the problem that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your feedback that will help viewers when choosing a car. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for attention. It isn't much work for you to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.